Bless
Bless
you.
you.
I'm running over here, and then I'm gonna fuck up this.
Okay. Roll it.
Rolling on high.
So
Okay.
that's all hits. Maddie says, bless you to whoever sneezed.
That was me. Grey motherfucker. Killed it.
Let me check. It is currently at minus
Hit points.
16.
I think it's dead.
So you're saying it's
Killed it.
possibly dead?
So probably it's dead.
Probably it's dead.
It's done fucked then.
Luze.
Dragon.
Great.
You done fucked.
Don't fail!
You made a death save. You made it.
Did I?
You did make that
Yes.
one. That is a pass.
One more of those.
Long enough for Fenthwick to run over and save her ass.
I can get within range next turn. It's just.
You can't do anything.
I'm allowed to make fun of her because it's not me for once.
Unless you all want to pass your turns to get me there first.
I think the only way I can die now is if I roll a nat 1 on the next death save throw.
Say that, or that's exactly what you'll do. Jeez, why would you jinx yourself like that?
I genuinely don't mind if she dies here or not.
Shinju.
You don't like playing with us? I'm gonna cry.
Being able
Shinju.
to hear a word that's happening. Right, what's happening?
The
Got a cultist in front of you.
the ogre is dead.
Sure.
The dragon is currently flying around. There is a cultist in front of you.
Typed mean dragon.
That's easy enough. I'll just step forward and stab the cultist.
That's reasonable. That's a hit. That's a dead
dead.
cultist.
In all honesty, I've not been able to hear a word of what anyone's been saying because everyone's been talking over the top of one another. So
As usual.
yeah.
As usual.
That's
Uh,
kinda how we're-
it is now the ogre's go. They
But
rot
they're
a bit. Talon.
So it turned. So I've just been doing a bit of reading. Medicine, a wisdom medicine check lets you try to stabilize a dying companion.
Do it.
You can try it if you want to. Before
gonna
you
try
go, can you make a perception check for me, please?
Oh boy, this is where we find out that the bard is in the Xantharl, isn't it?
Another one. We should stop coming to this town.
21.
Jesus.
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 As you
Good perception.
start to run off, actually, as you're running across to Luze, down this alleyway, you can see a familiar figure fighting the guards.
Well,
John, you just cut out like a whole lot there, so I didn't hear a word of that shit.
I can't see very much because my thing's still loading. So you have to describe it in terms that I can understand.
He's a familiar figure.
Okay. Down this alleyway, you see a familiar
Ping it 'cause I
figure.
can't Oh yes.
This alleyway,
I say with the cow. Yes, I see.
with
a
the cow
familiar
in
figure.
front of it. You see a familiar figure, clad in armor,
So I get to about here.
wielding a pair of war hammers, stood over the bodies of some guards. He turns and notices you.
Oh, you again.
Yes.
I had a quick peek into the Discord and I was like, ah.
I guess the moment he said familiar figure, I guess.
take me, Scar. Oh, sweet Jesus, Scar.
I shout over. Hold on, be right with you. One moment. I'm gonna.
No,
There we go.
Cupid just
Running.
Let me deal with my friend first. So medicine check. 3.
You kill me.
That's no. You just kind of run up and slap her.
It was a sound plan.
Bye, foe. I hear the voice of French scum.
Oh,
I am confuzzled.
So, do you remember all that time back when we were busy keeping watch and Luze was getting her hair braided and all this stuff happened, and we missed someone making off with Nemesis Crib's body?
No!
I think we just found the result of that.
But you just... You... John, you fucking...
So what, tell me that...
Oh, so this is what your evil laugh... You guys...
Guess what, Luze?
Chupa, the dragon claw runs up behind you and attempts to attack you.
The what, sorry?
the cultist.
The cultist.
Oh, okay, I was getting worried there.
Okay,
2 hits.
hold on. Hit me both times, cause he's a little motherfucker. Hold on. I think I'm gonna set him on fire again. I'll just double check if I can. Oh no, I'm only allowed to do it once. Oh shit.
If you can see my fucking face right now. You're a dick.
Nemesis, would you like to roll me an initiative check, please?
No! He's supposed to be fucking...
As soon as Roll20 has decided to actually load, yes.
Cool.
Sweet Jesus
He
God!
wasn't coming back!
Fenthwick.
I had to lie. I'm sorry.
Hi, how you doing, my darling?
Fenthwick, ignore the silly Frenchman and just save our friend.
I'm intending to. I run forward. 25 feet. There.
As soon as I figure out where the ground went, cause like 7
So
hit.
I should be within 6 feet now. I am.
Oh my
just.
Oh, jeez.
So I am going
Are you-
to. Hang on a minute. Did I just put? I just put the wrong. Sorry.
The wrong number.
Wrong thing. Oh, I just realised I didn't have enough spell. I was supposed to have 11 spells prepared a day, and I only have 10. So I'm quickly picking my one now. So I'm going to be casting Healing Word. What's the highest? Healing Word, and I am going to be casting it at 3rd level.
Oh my god.
So that's 5.
I think it's got 6 and 5. Hang on. What?
Oh, that's 11 then.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, bear with me. Someone's put some writing over the top of you.
You got writing on you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's minus numbers.
Not minus numbers. Minus numbers is not what we want.
There we go. Luze, you... And Talon is stood over you. There's a red dragon stood
Okay,
over you.
Oh, for
Growl!
And you can just...
Growl happily.
You can just hear in the slight wind, just dying, Fenthwick shouting healing words at you.
Get up!
is all she can like
Now-
whisper out.
Now then. Are we at all worried if this dragon just decides to fuck off, or do we want to fuck this shit up?
Are we able to do that? There's a question.
That's what I'm wondering. But I kind of want to
just
get consensus from the group. Are we going to try to escape, or are we going to try to? I know this is completely metagaming here, but
At the moment, if the dragon's happy to fly away, I'm happy with the outcome at the moment.
Yes, I'm happy with that because I'm the only dragon here and I wanted it to be that way. Oh my god, no!
In that case, I shall leave him with his current meanderings, and I shall cast something else at.
Leave me alone,
at
Sloan.
this motherfucker. I can't cast that because it's concentration. So many spells with the druid is concentration. So many of them. Pardon me.
So you just run up and belch at him instead.
I do that. I just fucking. I'm just going. No, I think. Oh, hang on. Do I have the room for that? I do have the room for that. In that case, I shall just do a produce flame cantrip at the cultist motherfucker.
So you make a small fireball in your hand and fling it at him.
I think I may have just made an advantage. Take whichever one you wish.
That's a hit.
There's a hit. Booyah. It's not going to do fuck all to him, but 13 damage to him.
He disappears.
He catches the fireball and falls to the ground.
Probably shouldn't have caught it. It's not like we're playing baseball.
I just like, catch! And he instinctively he turns around and catches it. Oh.
Nemesis!
Yes.
Yay!
What would Nemesis Kriv like to do at this juncture?
Hey, what about me?
Yeah, I'm not Nemesis on the turn order.
I guess I don't have any backups right now.
You've got a dragon.
Like
Apart from the big fucking dragon.
Hello.
I just, well...
Wait, why is he next in the turn order?
Because I say so.
Because I did a 13 in initiative, basically.
John's an asshole.
Yeah,
So-
basically I will go there.
So we're currently doing the final battle from Dragon Age Inquisition at the moment, apparently.
Yay!
I'ma kick your ass. I'ma beat your ass.
What the fuck is that
And
avatar?
I'm looking around me to see what the hell's going on, because I wasn't early and didn't see nothing. And,
So around you,
yeah, I can see all my cultists are dead.
you can see a lot of dead cultists. You can see 2 dead ogres.
Wait, are these your bitches?
It looks like you didn't learn the first time I killed you. I might as well try and make it permanent this time.
Chupa,
I wish you had.
Chupa and Fenthwick,
Oh, jeez.
I love
Luze
Chupa.
and
I love
Talon,
Chupa.
and a little red dragon that you don't recognize are in the town square.
Grr, growl. Happy growl. Grr.
Fate is indeed interesting. Last time we were here, I remember you killed me.
Do it again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know the bit about history repeating for those who don't learn from it.
And
A
look,
little bit-
here he
A little
is.
bit of backstory for those who weren't there.
Last time.
Last time, I got killed.
The dragon lands, and there is splinters of stall and cart, and to be fair, cart horse.
Splinters of cart horse.
Yeah.
Type who gets off on death. I guess we'll just have to find out.
Nemesis. You want these ones dead.
Are we gonna play it?
Oh no.
Yes, master. I shall do what you ask.
What?
Is that the one that was supposed to be dealing with earlier?
So the night.
What? Wait, who? What? Who? What?
Kalen.
Okay, then.
Your
It is your
Please-
turn.
Please roast to this guy.
Alright.
Preferably well
I
done.
do a questionable growl. Like grr.
Yes. Please roast this guy. Preferably the other side of well done, please.
set him on fire.
I get in front of him and I just
No.
instantly growl at him.
Kaylin, move up 2 squares. Or I'm gonna set you on fire on my turn.
Where are you? Where are you?
Up.
Grr. Growl.
Closer, a little closer to Nemesis.
Just a little.
Left a bit.
Left,
right a bit.
left a little.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No. Up. You're gonna
Okay,
be.
girl.
You're gonna be in the line of fire. Right there. Perfect. Now go ahead and attack that motherfucker, and then on my turn, I'm gonna set him on fire.
Can I set him on fire too? Go.
You can breathe
Oh my
fire.
God,
Growl. No,
Just
can I
draconic.
pin him? Can I pin him?
You can pin him.
Bitch, I'm gonna fucking pin him.
Nemesis, could you make me a strength athletics check, please? Or an athletics check.
Fuck this up and I will kill you.
Strength normal.
Strength normal if you don't have training in athletics.
Ooh, nice.
The dragon. Oh.
Whoops.
The dragon reaches down with mighty claws, and Nemesis darts backwards. Out of the way. Chupa.
I told you to breathe fire at him, but that's fine because I want his blood.
I like you for right now. I like who I am right now. I'm a dragon.
I'm a dragon.
I'm happy dragon.
So this pink square, by the way, is difficult terrain to move through. The ground is unpacked and unkempt, so it takes you twice the normal distance it would do to move through that space.
Sorry.
So it would be
That
30.
concentration spell.
That would be 30 feet, yes.
By the way, don't forget
That
I've got
works.
chill aura. John.
Oh, I forgot that.
He has what?
It's Death Knight BS.
Can you just hit the little
Something.
speech button for me next to that power?
Speech button.
There's a little speech bubble.
I see it.
John, I just realized, where's that fancy gem that I found in the thingy?
You've got it round your neck at the moment, I think.
You know, the fancy gem I found in the thing.
Like, I feel like that was supposed to give me a lot more fire resistance and shit.
It doesn't stack, unfortunately.
Shit. Okay, fine.
Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please, Kaelin?
Okay. Growl. Dexterity saving.
Yes, please.
Yep. Oh dear.
Doesn't she have
Growl.
the dexterity of the dragon for this?
Oh, actually, yes.
It's only the
Which
like,
is the same.
intellect.
Oh, no,
Actually,
wait.
yeah, knows everything.
I would have thought they would plus for something on there.
Yay! That means you're not affected by it, and you can't be affected by it.
Ever again.
Uh,
No.
For 24 hours.
I don't know what the DC is, so.
yeah, you...
Growl.
What is
Growl happy? Yes.
What is the DC?
It doesn't give a DC.
What is a paladin's spellcasting ability?
Charisma.
So yeah, that would be a pass.
Gur.
Gur?
Am I happy, Gur?
Happy girl.
Happy girl. Basically there's a field of ice that rapidly grows around Nemesis as he moves.
You ho! I thought we were friends, Scar.
In another timeline.
Not in this time, we're not.
None of this time, never not. I can't wait. I'm telling romance. I'm telling theatre.
There is a field of ice that surrounds Nemesis, but you move through it perfectly fine.
Okay. Gur.
Gur?
Growl. Happy growl.
Gur?
Gur.
Sure.
After all that, whose turn is it?
Luze.
Still on.
Oh no, wait, Chupa.
Chupa.
Chupa's turn yet.
I've been waiting, so you know, once you figured that out, let me know and I'll make my move.
It is your turn.
But is ready to murder. Here, according to the math. And then I'm going to actually going to use my. There it is. If this is the right thing. Then I'm using this thingy. In a minute, when I find the button, there it is. I'm gonna use my extra attack. My last spell. Is it this motherfucker? This undead motherfucker.
Okay. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
This bitch is
I think you
fucking.
made that. I think you made that.
So you take half damage, which is 4, 5, 4.
4 or 5.
1, 2, 3, 8.
'Tis but a scratch.
I think you can do better, Chupa.
Alarm is off. I have that worse.
My aim's a little off. I'm currently attempting to keep my intestines from falling out of my gut, okay? The fact that I hit you is pretty good. I've got 7 health.
Luze.
I sent you a message before I do anything.
Where did you send me a message?
Through Discord.
There it
an
is.
insult message?
Yes.
I'm a photo of her boobs. Just about the kind of sound John would make if she had sent him a photo of her boobs.
Yeah, he'll just let you ejaculate. Do I just...
What you just said, and that was actually pretty gross.
I'm so sorry. I will never say that ever again.
Oh my god. Well, Luze just stumbles up and she sees Anemones and goes white as a sheet. But when
maybe Judith was lost in blood.
But when she sees Chupa and Kaylin like trying to get at him, she just legs it, if I can choose the right little thing. She just legs it over. And
Give him this time.
She doesn't say anything. She just looks Chupa dead in the eye and does this.
Oh, girl!
And then after she does that, she just turns back to Nemesis and goes, "You have a lot of explaining to do."
It is a long story.
To be honest, I probably would have liked it better if you had healed me, because I've only got 7 now.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Talon.
This
Yes.
works. I can work with this.
So I'm gonna run behind him. I need to take my. Do we need to take dex saves for being near him?
You do.
Did Luze take a dex save for being near him?
Allies don't count in that. It depends what you're going to do when you get there.
I'm going to insert my sword into him, of course.
Ew.
Wait,
So-
shit. I know what I can do.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I know what I can do.
Do I need
I'm
to
gonna
dex?
make this so difficult for you guys right now.
You need to
I'm
make
gonna
a dex save as soon as you enter the square around him.
Hold on. It's not your turn. You can't do it.
Yeah, I can.
Yes, you can.
Well, it's not your turn.
I
You
know.
can't
I know what she's gonna do.
Or use it. What she's trying to do as a reaction.
Dex save 8.
You're fine.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got logged out.
So, what happens if I have advantage and it imposes disadvantage? Please, does that actually go
Cancels
back to
each
normal,
other
or is it-
out.
Okay, so we're normal.
Wait, is Luze on his side?
Apparently so.
Trying to protect him.
Cast the aura protection on me. Okay, never mind.
No.
19.
That's a hit.
So
You didn't.
4 damage plus 4 first 4 dice worth. 18 for our first one. And
14 for
Rapier.
sneak attack?
14 for... That's not going to hit.
Yeah.
So it's 18 damage in total.
The sneak attack doesn't hit either.
No, the sneak attack is
that's
part of
sneak
the regular
is damage.
attack.
That's damage.
Okay.
That's extra damage on the 4.
The rapier plunges into his armor and snaps.
What?
Black iron blades!
Black Eye.
Don't jinx it.
John.
Oh my god,
John.
we need black iron blades.
John.
Yes?
John.
Yes?
John.
Yes.
High five.
Oh no, was that my one blade that snapped, or my other one that snapped?
It was whichever one you'd bought from Black Iron Blades.
Okay.
One
Oh.
of your rapiers has snapped.
High five, John.
Right. Okay, I'm now down to 1 rapier. Okay, that's fine.
Nemesis.
I turn to Talon.
By the way, I'm still reactioning, by the way, so I'm still ready with my uncanny dodge.
Did Shinju get a turn?
She is nipped off for a moment.
Oh, she's nipped off for a moment.
Okay.
I
She just went to pee. She'll be right back.
You went to have a hot waz.
So I turn to Talon, but I really hesitate in attacking. But when he actually attacks me and hurts me, I go back with War Armor.
You go back with what, sorry? Oh, okay.
Hammer.
That kind of hits.
Oh.
Uncanny dodge, half damage.
So that is 6 points.
Fucking book out.
And I'm gonna use my extra attack.
He has an extra attack.
Yep.
He's dual wielding.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, so he's actually got really big war hammers. That means he's
Yeah,
very
he's got 2
strong,
of them.
He's a big boy.
Man, I'm
He's
happy with that.
brave.
I can't uncanny dodge. I can only uncanny dodge one of them,
Once,
can't I?
yeah, it's a reaction, so it's...
I am happy with the outcome of this.
And just before I end my turn, I kind of say towards Luze, you can't win this fight. Just take your friends and go.
How about you go fuck a dick?
Okay,
Suck my fat red asshole.
Shinju.
Growl. Angry growl.
To bring you a bit up to speed, a dragonborn strode out of an alleyway that the party seems to know who that is. There's been a bit of infighting amongst the party. The dragon has landed in a field of now stalled parts. It's your turn.
Titties, you help us kill this guy and we'll give you all the gold we have.
No, we won't.
When you have 30 movement.
When you say we, that's a strong word.
She'll give you all her gold.
Yeah,
Call
the
it
difference is
forward.
give you the gold is her.
So,
Come forward just
Oh.
outside of that terrain. Titties, please.
yes, ma'am.
So civil.
Apologies.
Right, so what we're doing, we try and kill.
Blue hair.
At this stage, you either
Okay, well, I'll set off Thunderwave then.
decide to kill him or not decide to kill him, or go after the dragon. I think that's what we're saying.
I mean, the dragon could cause us all problems, so...
Dragon's just kind of chill. He's just kind of chilling there, so like I don't want to aggro him over, so
So does that
well,
just
I've
hit?
done...
let him do his thing.
Does that just hit Nemesis?
Actually, if I do it from up here, then that should be 15 feet. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, Nemesis, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Is lightning resistance going into it?
This isn't lightning damage.
Okay.
He gets +2 as well because of aura protection.
So you make the saving throw. So you take 3 points of damage.
All right.
And you're not knocked back by it. The dragon crawls to the edge of the fountain.
And has a little drink.
Nemesis, do you need my help?
No, he doesn't. Go away.
Master, Master, those people are valuable assets. We should not kill them.
Dude who's trying to use you. Did you hear that? He called you an asset, booty.
Woody.
Caitlin.
Right. Still.
Kaylin, it is your turn.
I haven't heard from her in a while.
Oh, my turn.
Can I still
Wait.
use the shield thing?
Wait.
I'm 7. She's 4.
I'm 4 years old. Ah.
I'm just so you know, I'm gonna spam this fucking shield. I'm not letting Criv die again.
Fenthwick!
He's already dead.
Fenthwick, it's your
There is no
turn.
Death Knight.
It's my
Yeah,
turn. Oh,
It's kind of
thank
dead
you,
already,
Tom.
so.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Hey, heal me, dude.
Um,
On almost empty.
I move a little bit forward. I'm going to cast not Cure Wounds. I can't cast Cure Wounds. I can't get close enough. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Chupa. Do I have? I've got some second level. I'm going to do a second level. 4, 5. 4, 5.
4-5.
4, 5.
Thank you very much.
And I look Luze right in the eye. And I'm going to drop Polymorph.
No!
What?
I tried. I fought. I finished.
And I am going to cast. And that's a bonus action.
Lose.
Just, Fenthwick, please, just
Hold on.
keep back, please.
Determined to protect this man who is owned by a dragon apparently and has made multiple attempts on our lives. He's
It's
an assassin.
not that. I don't want Fenthwick hurt.
Baby, come back.
Okay, let me put it this way. Did you sleep with him at some point while he was on our party and that's why you're so damn desperate to protect him?
Did you get different, girl?
Best moment to bring that up.
Cast.
Pop your cherry and that's why you want to save him so bad? Because you're just really obsessed with this guy and he's dead. So, I mean, even if you did save his life and you guys got nasty again, that's necrophilia and that's kind of gross. So...
It's getting a bit hot here.
Guys, I have a plan. We kill him now, then we drag him to a temple and get a priest to resurrect him. Then you can talk to him all you want.
You just noticed that Luze is looking Chupa dead in the eye without any kind of, friendliness anymore. It's like, if Chupa tries and attacks him, Luze will kill her. Any sympathy for Chupa is entirely gone now. That whole conversation that she had with Fenthwick, gone.
I'm going
No, you're not.
to cast.
Oh dear.
Quit.
You tell me to a frog or something, I swear to God.
Sorry, what?
No.
Entangle
Entangle.
About there. No, about there. So that I can get Talon.
What?
Okay. Vines sprout out of the ground and wrap round you. Talon, make a whatever it is you need to make to avoid this.
It's a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw. This is going to be bad. 16.
Oh, he makes it.
So vines...
Is this Civil War?
Vines whip out of the ground and start holding you in place, and you just pull and yank and tear yourself free. Are you sure? These ones.
Back off, Bendy Dick Cumbucket. This is our fight.
Those are not to be harmed.
Kaelin.
If you want them, let's capture them.
Kaelin, you suddenly shrink back down into your normal elven form.
I look around and go, oh man!
Quiet. Is she still here?
Still
showing as being online, but we haven't heard from her in a while.
Yeah, she's talking now.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh no.
I can't hear a word of what she's saying.
Oh no.
Hang up and join the call.
One moment, let me try this.
I hang up and join.
No, one moment.
Here, I guess.
I think when there's too many people talking, it does push to talk and doesn't let people.
Cuts people off.
Yeah,
What about me?
talking for a while because it happens on R1.
Go on, Kaelin.
Okay, Kaelin, what are you going to do?
Can you hear me, all of you?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
I'm like, oh man. I'm not like a dragon. Wait. Oh, it's
Now is not time for the mental breakdown. Kill the ugly blue-haired dude, and then you can cry.
But who is he? I don't know him. Ooh, how bad is this guy?
He's an assassin!
I want to also mention that after Fenthwick's taking his turn, he sits on the floor.
Okay.
Oh god.
So he's out of the fight.
He's an assassin. Just get rid of him.
He doesn't look assassin.
He doesn't look sassy at all.
He doesn't look sassy at all.
Oh, sorry, Zionic. The party is level 7.
Okay.
I am a level sassy 7.
I want to be level 8 so badly.
Kaelin, please.
Let's put it this way. He thinks that this evil fire-breathing dragon that tried to kill us is his master.
No, just all of you, just run away. If they want a prisoner, they can take me.
Sorry, Zionic, it's difficult to keep up with the chat and play D&D at the same time. I do try, but it's... I get into the story.
Clearly this guy is with him, so I don't know what the hell you're up with right now, Luze, but...
Yeah, I hear your proposal.
honestly suggest-
It's this. Yeah, let me tell you about your suggestion. It's a rubbish suggestion.
Okay.
Just... Listen to me.
Yes,
We've
okay.
become friends, right?
Yeah.
Trust me.
I'm like a little lost puppy. I'm like a little puppy that's getting too old. It's like, trying to do this. No, do this. I'm like, ah.
Okay, let me put it this way. Luze just points her rapier at Kaelin and says, "Run away."
Excuse me.
It's really intimidating
Oh,
from the
dear.
short girl with a
I think you may have just made the decision for her, to be honest.
lose.
I suggest you don't point that to me. Right now. And I suggest
Fine,
back
that's
the
what she's
fuck up.
done.
I suggest you back the fuck up right now, sweetheart.
Oh, dear.
Just leave. I'll go in your place.
I grab her rapier by my hand. I suggest you put that down, darling, and you leave. Now. Because you've really just now pissed me off.
Do I look as if I care at this point? I'm actually crying as well. Oh my god.
Oh, sweetheart, no!
2 sessions in a row. Go me.
Monster.
It's like you can tell she's like, and there's a big pleading there. Like you can tell she's crying. You can tell she doesn't want to hurt you. She just wants you to go.
Assassin's Guild. He's already dead. Keeping him alive is unfair anyway.
Who is that targeting, Tanny?
No, wait, no.
Then kill me too, Chupa.
Get around to that.
13.
Yes, Jeff, they do.
Plus the 2. So he's...
Carry the 5.
So you only
Take
take
away
half the
infinity.
damage.
It's still a lot.
Oh my god. A fucking fictional character has never made me this emotional before.
I just... I like
Welcome to
thinking
the
it.
magical world of D&D.
Chupa.
I still have my hand onto her rapier. It's like, seriously, girl. I'm not fucking about anymore.
That's 2 more. Urgh.
Pissed
Can
me
you
off
guys
now.
hurry up and cycle through so I can get to my turn, please?
Yes, well, I think it's time we end this farce. You creature of death.
You know, I should have made a polymorph. I should have polymorphed into the kitchen.
Nope.
I could have made that choice, guys, but I feel really fucking salty right now. I'm being bitchy today,
He just
guys.
drags the rapier away and raises his shield back up.
Okay, make some
I
attacks,
have blood in my
Chupa.
hands now.
Oh, crap, I think I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry, hold on.
I believe in you.
Something horribly wrong. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
la, 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 la.
All of it.
Did we make a wrong decision, guys? I honestly do not know.
Roll the damage.
If there is a way I can just leap in front of this attack, by the way, I will fucking take it. No, seriously, John, if I can, I will fucking take it.
Those are the best rolls I will ever make in any game ever.
Did you just literally just killed him? Because I honestly have no idea.
I have no idea either.
I'm pretty sure I just blew him up. Oh my god. Like, there are just bits of Nemesis crib everywhere.
Go leave it.
Okay, I'm going to allow you to fling yourself in front of one of those attacks.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You're fucked.
I
Don't
won't.
die.
God, and before she does it though, she just looks to Chupa dead in the eye and goes, I suppose Fenthric was wrong. You really are a monster.
Which one the fuck have you been talking to?
I always was.
What does that make me then?
You're an elf, sweetie. You're fine. You're
Oh,
just
thank you.
your beauty and purity and light, and don't even worry about it. We had a really bad breakup, and she just never got over it.
Nemesis,
He
Luze,
obviously did with a Death Knight.
Luze pushes you forward, and you stumble after 2 mighty attacks from Chupa. A third attack from Chupa with the Flame Tongue Longsword swings back round and hits Luze, and she falls unconscious.
I just drop the hammers. I'll drop all my weapons. I kneel down to Luze, and I just take her in my arms. Like, no.
I don't know what love is. I want you
What
to show
have you
me.
done?
She got in my way. You could have shoved her back.
You could have run away. I wanted you to run away.
I should stop making so much loud noises.
Should have
I
stayed.
don't want your death.
Should have stayed dead then.
There is a mighty roar
Yeah.
and the flapping of wings. A different roar.
Oh.
Oh, motherfucker.
Hey,
Oh!
oh my god!
And with
Red cheeks!
a plume,
Uh,
a plume of freezing cold breath strikes down.
It's a silver one. It's a metallic one, isn't it?
It
Tell me
is.
it's a metallic dragon.
It is a
It's a
silver
metallic
metallic dragon.
Which, if
I
I'm
am praised by a silver
You've
dragon.
been treated to a kaiju battle.
apparently.
I'm so
We're
happy.
we're trying to have a dramatic moment here, guys. Can you move this a little to the west?
I'm already up there. Bye, guys. I'm checking
We
this out.
We've got like this wonderful character interplay going on, and you're just kind of interrupting it with your giant monster battle. Could you just like move
And
the
the
village while we play this out?
the giant red dragon just takes to the sky and leaves.
Fuck you!
Pretty much.
I'm out,
It-
bitches!
Back in a few minutes, guys.
It looks like
What?
your master has
Tell 'em.
abandoned you.
And the
Big
silver
child.
dragon lands on the
I love
ground.
you. I'm screaming, I love
Yeah, Colin's just like fangirling.
you! I am. Kaelin's a
Little
little girl
ones.
dragon. I love you so much.
Compared to you,
I just,
so you're
I just want to imagine that Colin is just like hugging its leg.
Aw.
Yes!
And the
little
dragon
to you, so you're gonna need to be a little more specific.
shrinks and becomes an elf wearing a long silver gown.
Ew.
Oh no! Oh no!
Badass,
You're
that's
gonna
kinda cool.
kill me!
That's
Oh no! What have you done to me?
She stabs you in the
Oh.
kidney.
my ovaries exploding right now.
that was actually pretty cool.
It's a female elf, to be clear.
I'm gay. Hi, I'm gay. I'm
And you guys think
Hi,
I'm bad.
are you single?
I'm seeing someone at the moment, I'm afraid.
If you could just give me 2 seconds to kill this guy, and then we can talk, okay? 2 seconds.
Oh! Are we current?
Sorry.
Are we current dropping?
Would-
We're still in initiative, right?
Would you like me to put the character sheet back on the screen for you, Sean? Would you like to see what?
As in on stream?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let me just quickly.
If you just want to load up, Twitch.
I'm just quickly doing that.
I
Oh,
want to
you
see.
fucking dick!
What?
Wait, who is it?
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
What's going on?
I'm not on the screen. Who is it?
Something
I'm not
I
on the-
can't possibly concern about.
What? I don't understand. What's going on?
I have need.
He has acquired something from me.
What
What?
happened there?
I'm an evil bastard.
He has procured something from me. That is all.
What has he procured from you?
No, nothing. Doesn't matter.
Nothing
Doesn't
nothing
matter.
important.
Nothing from Fenthwick. You understand?
Yeah, not Fenthwicks.
Oh
Ring,
no!
Wait, I'm confused. Let me go on the
Come
stream.
on!
We'll let you know in a moment. But
Let me. Let me just do what the stream is.
I know whose wife's this. I know whose wife's this.
What?
I know whose wife
Finish
this is.
it.
I know whose wife this is.
I have use for this one.
Sean, I know. Sean, I know who you mean.
There's no use for him. He's already a corpse. Where he belongs.
I recognize the magic used to raise him. I recognize his masters, and she makes quote marks.
Mm-hmm.
He is in
Wait, why am I
something
reading that?
deep. He is in something bad.
Oh, really? That's why we're trying to kill him, honey.
But there is an opportunity to save him. There is an opportunity for him to find the light, to come back to the side of good. There is a chance for him to do something good.
An assassin guild. He can't ever be good.
He is not in an assassin guild anymore. He is in something deeper and darker than you could possibly imagine.
Worse, you're really not helping his case here.
I did not choose what I do right now. Do you
Is
think
this
I
gonna
chose
go
to be
down?
resurrected?
Boy,
Chose to be an assassin and get your ass killed in
Are
the
we
first
still in
place.
Are we
initiative?
currently,
at this
are we
stage?
currently in initiative or are we not in initiative?
I
That's
think
all.
we're not in initiative anymore.
Right, I'm going to run over to and try and stabilize Luze again. Unless she automatically stabilizes, but I'm going to try and stabilize her if that's a thing I can do.
Self, leave her alone.
Never mind. Fenthric heal her up or something.
Hold on. I think I may have something that can do something I want to do.
Was that the
Cool.
incantation?
I love that incantation. What's the spell you're trying to cast?
The cow says, "Hello, what's going on?" I mean, I could just keep rolling medicine until she
You
stabilizes.
could just leave me dead, by the way. I did just betray you guys.
Just slapping bandages on.
Live, there you are, live.
Okay, she stabilizes.
Yay, that's good. How long is she going to be out for?
Ugh.
She will wake up at the end of a long rest with 1 hit point if you don't do anything to heal her before that.
That's fine. Let's leave it like that. She'll be quiet for a bit.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on her.
Ah, we are. Look, she's stable.
Oh,
She's not going to
no.
bleed out. It'll be quiet for the next day. It'll be great.
I feel like we're in a civil war, like
Okay.
Avengers Civil War.
Level 2. Cure Wounds on Luze.
Once more, Luze, you breathe back to life.
And
Nemesis is
I look
holding
at
you.
I look at Luze. I look at Crimp.
I honestly have no idea what to do anymore.
I just said to Luz,
Honestly weird.
this was stupid to do.
You're an idiot.
And I cast Healing Word on Nemesis Crimp.
So something tells me I'm missing something here because I feel like I'm rooting for the wrong group here,
Yeah.
or side. So tell me now,
She just
before we
whispered.
make any more bullshit here,
She just
what's
whispers.
going on?
She just whispers, "Stupid." It means you're still alive.
Are you crying, baby? Do you need some help? Do you want a hug from me? Just
Like,
like,
no, she like full on latches onto him. Like she's not gonna let go. She latches onto him as if
Oh,
it means like dear
Well,
life.
Don't worry
while we're
about-
on this
don't worry.
subject, Criv, can I have my rapier blade back, please?
Hold on.
I can get it repaired
Clearly,
somewhere.
this guy has like taken her virginity or something because she's gone crazy.
I think it
She's
completely
thirsty.
broke on my armor, so
All the bits, it can be like Nas, it can be like the Anduril, the Flame of the West, all the little bits, I just get them reforged.
I just turn to the group and say, I'm sorry I couldn't say it otherwise. I couldn't say it in front of my master. But I'm not here for you. I'm not here. Really.
Don't. No. No.
He pulls back his armor, and you can see veins, deep black veins running down his arms.
did you just fucking kill him?
He's
You
a
just
corpse.
Trooper,
Us.
you wanted me dead, right? It will happen sooner or later.
I recognize
Are you
this as
crying?
well. Says the dragon says, I recognize this as well.
I'm concerned that I want
There are
to
people
hug,
looking into this.
Trooper now.
There are people looking into this darkness that is taking him. People I know and trust well.
Oh, maybe he shouldn't have joined an assassin's guild. Just a suggestion.
This is not in character, by the way. This is actually.
Oh no!
Stop
You're making me cry now.
Long distance hugs creeps.
Long distance
I'm just gonna spin around on the spot.
Oh no!
I'm going to spin around on spot in solidarity.
I think Luze would just be kind of like stunned, more or less. I mean, she's kind of like half dying anyway, but she just kind of look really stunned.
No, you're not half dying.
I'm
We
crying.
took care of that.
I have 5 healing points. I'm not exactly. I'm
Yes, but you're not
exactly
bleeding out on the ground.
Hugs for Queen.
The
Guys,
chat
don't you have your...
the chat sends you lots of hugs as well, creeps.
Oh, you're too kind, chat. John, you're a dick.
John,
Yeah.
you're really messed up. You're making me cry now. You're making me
Lose.
cry.
Don't you have your...
Oh,
own
and Kyle the
stuff?
Warrior just Kyle the Warrior 1 just gave his bits.
I'm so glad we earned you money for this.
100 cheers. Yay! Thank you, Kyle the
I'm crying
Warrior.
inside.
You can share that out afterwards.
I'll pass that on.
That's like,
It's like £1, I think.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so what's £1 divided between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 people?
12.5p.
12.5p.
Great.
I'll take a check. I'll take a check.
That's 1/100th of a penny sweet.
Chris, you guys can have my share.
Yay! That's 12.5p more for us.
I honestly have no idea what bits are.
Twitch money.
Quick money.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Chupa has moved away from the group, but she calls to Luze and her that she has her own little healing doobubber. Not concerned. She can heal herself.
She doesn't. She just pretends she didn't hear anything.
I'm just going up to like this crib and like
To know that your pride is worth
you.
dying over. Buying into this.
By the way, guys, literally depending on what happens next,
Around.
I'm gonna probably fuck everybody over at this rate.
please don't fuck me over. I just don't even know what's going on.
I just healed you and them in his grip.
I know, but like depending on what happens next.
I don't know what to do.
However, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know what
move
it is.
over here.
However, I don't know what it is, but I somehow feel I can trust this dragon.
I don't know why you think that.
I know what's going on.
I wonder as well.
I know who it is.
I really wonder.
The
I don't know
dragon
what-
grows back to full dragon height
Oh boy.
and size
Hello.
and majesty.
Really disappointed. I
Can I
should think
pet
this
it?
is awesome, but I'm too pissed at Luze to think how awesome this dragon is. I apologize, dragon. You are quite majestic. I just
Can I
can't
pet it?
appreciate it because you want to save the life of already dead assassin and a traitor. You know, it's a little tough to respect someone who actually thinks that somebody who willingly joined an assassin's guild and went around killing people for no reason is worth saving just because he was brought back from the dead and might be a good guy later.
I think that he deserves a chance to be better than he was.
What about the people he
Okay.
killed? Where are their chances?
Well, to be honest, we've killed a
They
lot of
don't-
people as well.
Yeah, boy.
We have killed a lot of people and ruined the livelihoods of at least one person.
What makes us any better than him? I wiped out an entire guild of slaves for my own survival. I'm no better than him. You are definitely no better than him, Chupa.
Lot better
You
than
need
the
some
both
hugs.
of you. I have never murdered for my own sake. Everyone I have killed has deserved it.
I'm afraid
Everyone-
not. You know who I'm talking to.
If you refer,
I can't remember how to whisper on it.
if you refer to what I used to do. I never murdered innocents.
More of an assassin's guild, you're just as bad.
Oh god, I'm making Kyle cry. Sorry, Kyle.
You made me
Assassin
cry.
hardly has any
Wait.
choice or knowledge of whether their victim is innocent or not.
You made me
You
cry.
really don't know me then. And
I
yet you
wanted
judge.
to. You attacked us first.
You attacked me first. I ran away.
He does have a point.
That's what I've been trying to say the whole time.
You can't, Jeff.
You were not on my list.
So you had a list. That makes you such a good guy because you didn't kill us because we weren't on the list of people you were going to murder. Wow.
Of people I had to murder.
Had to murder?
Yeah,
We
Lisa.
dealt with your people before. You didn't have to murder anybody. You're just trying to find excuses for the fact that you're a nasty little creature who doesn't deserve the second life you've been given.
Can I just cast something on her? I'm really pissed off at her right
You
now.
can.
I don't know what I can
Happy
cast.
either.
Let me just do a thing quickly.
Are you stuffing off too, bitch?
Hello. I don't even think I don't think I can cast anything on her.
What's the stats for a fist?
I can see you running at me.
No, you can't. I stealth.
You cannot stealth from right in front of my face, dude. That is not
He
how
does
that
have a
shit
nat
works.
20 though.
He does have a nat 20, and
There.
technically you are.
You were
focused on
busy.
arguing with Nemesis Kriv.
The stats
Right.
for a
Is
fist
it just a strength?
is
It's
just
strength.
Strength, yeah.
Kyle the
16.
Warrior
Don't
1,
forget-
thank you for the follow. Welcome to the final boss fight.
Yay!
Thanks.
16.
Thanks for crying along with us.
Pissed on my armor, you idiot.
Wow, no.
What?
Clang.
You failed again, Talon. Please knock that shit off.
What do you mean again? That's my first thing I've failed all evening.
Well, evening. Such like pride in him. Wow.
Do what you want. I'm not going to help.
What must we do then to save him?
To save his life, we will take the powers of ones far away to the south. We have to trust in their mission. To save his soul, he's going to need to be...
He hasn't got a soul.
He's going to need
The
to be
middle
a
of a mission?
spy within the ranks of the cult and report back to us so that we have some chance of stopping them.
Sound canceling.
Can I go?
But what you have to do is possibly the hardest thing.
Just leave.
You have to leave him.
Yep, he's gonna go. Bye,
We're
guys.
kind of already on a quest, so that'll be easy as pie. Goodbye.
You have,
The cock shell.
as the
Wait.
tiefling says, you have something else that you are doing right now.
It's the word conch.
No.
He has his path and you have yours, and I have mine, and bless him, Torin has his.
Seriously,
what?
Can I
though,
just say who I think you just said?
He did.
fair at some
Fucking
point?
Torin.
Hopefully.
Why are you so invested in this guy? I don't get it.
Hopefully, if all of us pull off our missions, the world will be a safer place.
And everything can live happy ever after, and Nemesis Kriv.
With man-eating dragons and assassins guilds and mindless murder, yeah, that sounds safe.
And
Yep.
Luze and Nemesis Kriv can finally marry and have babies.
Chupa's just using a claw to pick.
I mean, like, you two are, like, together, aren't you?
He's
though,
not
aren't you?
buying this.
Nemenis,
Are you two together? Are you two together? Because I
will
don't
you...
know what's going. Guys,
So he can
No,
take
when
it.
it's just go with the dragon.
Will you walk this path put before you?
are you a dragon?
I have no reason to say no.
The correct answer is yes.
I have no reason to say no. I have no desire to be loyal to the cult.
Then become
You're gonna,
loyal
like,
to me.
Set him on fire or something.
Yeah, be a cool bro. Be an icy boy. Be a happy icy boy.
Yeah, just do it.
Happy icy boy.
Be loyal
I'm
to
gonna go with sad face
Rinathesiac.
with myself. I'm just gonna cover this
I
sad
feel like
face
if you're
that's
gonna use
there.
the kind of magic to revive a guy and bring him back to life, it's gonna tie him to you in a way that if he pisses you off, you can set him on fire from a distance or something. Like,
I
are you
recognize
sure
the
that
magic,
him wearing? Cool.
and I can break
whatever.
it.
You are asking me to go back inside the cults and spy on their activities.
Yes.
Then
And wait, what will happen if he doesn't?
If he
He's
doesn't,
gonna die. What else would happen?
if he doesn't,
That
then we're
was-
going to have a harder time finding out their activities.
Then go.
they are rounding up slaves in the neighborhood. They are digging up something.
I have
I shall
heard
inquire on
rumors,
what.
and only bad things.
And then I just kneel and say, "You have my word.
Stand,
I shall do what
Nemesis.
I must."
Go, you sexy dragonborn beast.
Sexy dead dragonborn beast.
He's in necrophilia. There's nothing we can do about that. Just Tupper, get it over with.
The
She might
huge
feel
silver
better.
dragon lays out her claw.
Yes, hormonal.
If you are ready, climb aboard.
She will take you to Narnia.
I turn to Luze.
No.
Sorry. The never-ending story.
I turn to Luze and say, "This is where we part ways."
For now.
Hey, you gonna kiss it?
I will always remember those sweet gams.
Can you?
It is really difficult to do dramatic sessions with that.
She's the one who's acting so emotional over Dragonborn we barely knew before he died anyway. I mean, he had to have done something to her, and the best I could come up with is he popped that cherry, so...
It's fine. Do what you have to do. But
Come
stay
back to
alive
me
again.
so we can have some more wild necrophilia.
I just clap out my insignia that I have my equipment and hand it over to Luze.
You
But
give
who
it-
are you now? What is this guy? I don't
And
understand.
handed it to you.
Wait, what
He
did you
doesn't
do?
need it in his current condition.
My insignia.
Oh, okay.
Mia.
Just keep it until we next meet. And then I pop off on the dragon.
Wait. She takes something out of her pocket. I know this is going to be totally useless to you, but just take it. And this is actually in her possession. She has a chess piece made of glass. And it says,
Do you just really want him to die? God. Like a chess piece of glass? That's like
No,
saying,
no,
I
no,
really
listen,
want
listen.
you to die.
she just goes close to him so only he can hear this. This was the only thing I took away when I wiped those slaves out. It doesn't hold any value, but I just couldn't let it go. But at least if I find it by itself again, I'll know that something's happened to you. And I'll come find you. Now go.
Farewell.
And the silver dragon's wings extend, and with a mighty flap, the two of them are carried away.
Like, this probably would have been more dramatic if it weren't for all the sex jokes.
Yeah. But
Totally.
Sex jokes? That was just so offensive. Why would you
Look
do
at me,
that
I'm
during
upside
such
down.
a traumatic moment?
Look at me, I'm upside down.
God,
You are.
Fenthwick, you're so rude.
I think Luze would now use lay on hands to heal herself. She just used like the whole bout to heal herself. But
To heal herself, I love it.
by the way, I've not warned John of this at all, and he's probably going to kill me for doing this.
Luze.
Luze just like looks at everyone and says, "Well, I guess it's 3 separate paths." And she looks at them and goes, "Please, keep them safe, but don't stop me this time. I
Did
don't.
you die?
I'm sorry. I don't belong here." And she just turns and walks.
Before she goes, I grab her hand.
No.
I look her in the eye, and I say, "I understand.
No.
Go your way."
No.
Thank
And
you.
I let go of her.
No.
Thank you.
No.
You lose.
I guess.
Yeah, do we need? I've heard of another team adventurous somewhere. Do we need to transfer something? Do we need to recruit from over there?
No.
I guess.
Someone, please.
Caitlin, I
And I'm
said
getting a call.
She just ignoring Caitlin. She just goes.
There we go. That way.
Let me say
Oh. Nope.
Not a bit.
Stay right where you are, please.
Sorry?
She's
Quick.
I'm
Run
grabbing
to
her
the east. You can't get it that way.
Yeah, I know
No.
who you are. Do you know who I am?
But she just says to Fenwick, just.
Yeah, I know who you are.
She
Okay,
just
cool.
Says, she just fucking says, I guess.
Can... No, but I am in the middle of something. Can I call you back in about 5 minutes?
I guess I'm fucking
Cool.
up.
See you in 5 minutes.
I guess I really did find a best friend. And she leaves, and that is Luze out of the game.
If you want to find us, just search for a burning tavern.
But no, that is actually Luze out of the game for now.
Luze is actually forever gone.
Not
Luze is
forever
not
gone.
gone.
I don't think forever gone, but she can't stay in the party with Chupa at this rate. She literally mentally can't stay.
Well, no.
Effect on people.
Can we
Good.
get rid of Trooper
No.
instead?
Bye, wherever she's going.
No. Come back.
She flew off like the dragon.
No.
Then
No.
cuts away and heads
No.
back.
I think she'd summoned Toriel the boss and then just...
Talon is going to join Fenthwick. So, mate, do you want a drink?
Sounds like.
I think we all desperately need one.
I'm just.
Hey,
Yeah, but
fine.
I'm not buying for her. do you want a drink? I'm buying for you. Do you want a drink?
Yeah.
And I buy for Kayan as well. Kayan, drink.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm done. I'm done with this game.
Elfie Bardy
I'm
person,
done
do you want a
with
drink?
Hey, Booby Barge, you want a drink?
Stop calling it that! She doesn't like that!
Well, at this present
she
time, we have
it.
no idea what her name is.
Excuse
He
me,
makes a very good point. Maybe we should.
Would you like to join us?
Miss Elf, who helped us in this fight, and we're really grateful. Can we know your name? Because you're kind of awesome, and that was cool.
Yep, my name is Lady Sinju Katone, but you can call me Sinju.
Lady, you say? Well, why didn't you say so?
My darling.
It's nice to
hello.
meet you,
It's
Sinju.
so
Thank you
fun
very
to
much
see
for
It's
your
nice
help.
to meet a nobleman as well.
You had a health potion earlier, and this lady here next to me with the cape is pretty beat up. Is there any way you can let her have one so she doesn't, like, die?
And at this
Not
note,
one of them, but I can do lesser healing, so.
This poor town, every time we come to it, it gets just fucked up.
To be fair, it was being attacked before we got here.
Yeah, but still. It's like-
and at that point, I'm going to call this session to a close.
A lot of enemies.
My God. Guys, thank you for being in the chat. Thank you for coming along to watch the game. This session has been huge. Thank you to Kyle for the bits, and thank you to everybody who followed. Let's get the credits rolling while I say my goodbyes. We'll be back in the week with Jeff. What are we playing this week? We're doing GTA.
Oh, we said GTA and Space Odyssey, I think, on Friday. And
So yeah, it's
Space Odyssey!
It's GTA GTA 5 this Thursday. We continue the Doomsday heist, And then Friday we continue Space Odysseus with
Run by our friend Scar.
Scar, who played Nemesis Kriv tonight.
Can I die now?
And just
I don't
reassure
know.
the people in the chat that I'm not actually an asshole.
She's a sweetheart, guys. Literally.
I'd like to say
Like,
thanks.
she's
I swear
the
I'm
most
not
beautiful sweetheart ever.
Human being.
I'd like to say thanks so much to Nemesis for coming back. We've been planning this for a long time. I'd like to say thank you to Shinju for joining us from her game. This was a big session for her to hop in on. Who knows?
Yeah,
we might see the Booby Bard again.
No, she's in the party now. She's one of us now.
She's not
Currently getting shit-faced.
she's not a permanent member of the party, but she's around.
Aroused.
And apparently, farewell to Luze. We'll be
John
back.
quickly rewrites all of his stuff now.
We'll be back in a fortnight's time for another session of this. We'll be back next week for Tomb of Annihilation. So next week, July the 1st, Canada Day, we're going to be playing Tomb of Annihilation with that group. And then in a fortnight's time,
Everyone's Canadian.
we shall see what happens after the Battle of Xanthar's Keep. Bye, guys.
I'm just gonna die now, guys. Goodbye.